Hi guys, and welcome back to our FIFA 22 Sunderland Road to Glory career mode. So, we've got quite a busy episode in this one. We are going to be rounding off the month of December 2021. Of course, we'll be starting with a top of the table clash away from home at Portman Road against Ipswich. We're then going to go to Doncaster, where I think I'm going to watch that game and then just jump in if we need to. We'll then play the game at home at the Stadium Light against Sheffield Wednesday. We are then going to go into the 1st of January, where we'll quick sim the game against Fleetwood. But that's where we're going to start making our first bit of movement in the transfer window. So, let me quickly explain what the thoughts and the plans are. So, as you can see, we have 2.24 million, which is a half decent amount, I guess. But, as you can see, I have put in every single comment that you guys have suggested, or at least the majority, anyway. Some of the comments that you guys have suggested, I am either just not interested enough to put them in my shortlist, or I've actually tried to search some of them and they just haven't come up on the system, or you may have misspelt them so they're not coming up. That has actually happened a good handful of times. But these are all the players that are in the the shortlist, should I say, so far. Now, the majority of them have this. The player isn't willing to move to a league that isn't competitive enough for his skills. Almost every single one of these players has that attached to it. And that's because I've got the strict transfer system, or the strict transfer rules on. So it is quite realistic in that sense. But there are a lot of players in there that I am interested in. But for now, of course, as I did mention in the last episode, the priority is a right back. So we've got these three that you lot have suggested. Josh Key, I like this suggestion because Sunderland were actually linked to Josh Key in real life. It would be a very, very realistic signing. The only thing with this that's putting me off him a little bit is we've got Joshua Emmanuel here from Hull. He doesn't have the, isn't willing to relocate or whatever. He doesn't have that attached to him. He would be happy to come, and he's only got 6 months left in his contract. And he's higher rated than Josh Key. So we'd be able to bring someone better than Josh Key in, but Josh Key would just be a little bit more realistic. But Emmanuel, in saying that, he wouldn't be too unrealistic because, yes, he might be in the league above, but he's had plenty of League One experience and they're letting him run down his contract, so that wouldn't be terrible. You've got Sterling here, who has been suggested, but unfortunately he's out on loan. So right now, it's literally a case of me trying to decide between Emmanuel and Josh Key. Josh Key, he's a little bit younger, which is good. That's on his side. He's quick, and he's very, very good going forward, which suits our game a lot more, to be fair. But, he's very quick as well, Josh Emmanuel. And he's very, very strong in the tackle. He's very strong anyway. Strength attribute will be, mid-80s near enough, which is great. He'll be able to slot in there straight away. And he'll be able to battle it out with Huggins, who I've actually made to a right back now, because you guys have suggested it, or did say a suggestion. I've turned him to make his first and preferred position be a right back rather than a left back. So that's what I've done as well. But with Josh Key, what I could do, I could get him, stick him in the second string, and then that means that Winchester can move away from that right back role and move into the centre of midfield in the second string when I need to use players. So that would help a lot more. Whereas Emmanuel is probably going to be a very similar rating to Huggins, which would be good competition, but one of them is going to be very unhappy and put in a transfer request eventually, more than likely. So this is what I'm trying to think. Either Josh Key or Emmanuel. It's one of those two, and I really cannot decide. I'm kind of favouring the thought of Josh Key, purely for the realism, but then at the same time, if we go up to the Championship, will we end up getting a new right back and Josh Key will be absolutely invalid at that point? I don't know. We'll have to see, but I won't lie, I'm kind of edging towards Josh Key at the moment, which would probably end up leaving us with another sort of 1 million, but I think we still have the transfer funds of Bailey Wright to come through, who's leaving this January, which would maybe give us enough money to go out and get a half-decent scout. We'll have to see. I think that would be a perfect transfer window for us if we can get a decent right back in, someone like Josh Key or an Emmanuel, and get a decent scout as well, because that's pretty much the main suggestions that are coming through. So that is what the episode is going to be today. A pretty busy one. But firstly, let's get into this game away from home against second-placed Ipswich. You might see here that Stewart, who I really want to start today, but unfortunately is absolutely exhausted because he played in the last game. So Stewart will not be starting in this game, and this is a lineup we are going to go with. Our usual 11, or the majority of it is our usual 11. Hoffman, Sirkin, Doyle, Flanagan, Huggins, O'Neill, Neil Diaku, Gooch, Embleton, and Broadhead. Let's get into it. Here we are, first versus second. We've already done this recently, and we managed to blow them away. Can we do it again here, away from home? Of course, we don't have Ross Stewart starting today. Unfortunately, I really did want to start him, but that isn't to be. And away we go. Broadhead, of course, starting today. But I think as soon as Ross Stewart is available, he'll be taking his place in the starting 11 of the first team. Embo, flick it on, neatly done there. Send him. Oh, he's passed it far too late there, but it is Dhannoo. From distance, Dhannoo! What a save. Get over to him. Well in. What? That was literally an inch-perfect challenge from Sirkin. The referee doesn't agree. Selena to take the free kick. He's going to go for it short. Get over to him. Oh, no, completely missed the slide challenge that time. Evans now gets it across goal. Get it away, lad. Get it away. Well in. Oh, no, it's not well in. That's a terrible header. Straight back into the danger zone. And we're a goal down. Are we a goal down? Flano makes sure of it by absolutely twatting it into his own net. Fucking brilliant. Jesus Christ. What is this game? Hoffman's come out for it after a poor header from Gooch, who puts it straight back into the danger zone. What is Flanagan doing? It's a difficult angle, don't get me wrong, but he's absolutely smashed it into his own net. Is it going to go down as an own goal? Of course it is. Great start to the game. 1-0 to Ipswich. It's another own goal. Go on, Gooch. Get it in. Help him out. Stood still, everyone. Turn. Hit it if you can. Broadhead. It's in. It's a beauty. Get in, Broadhead. We were just saying that Ross Stewart deserves his place up top because Broadhead wasn't quite performing as well. But what a finish that is. All the strikers seem to be in form now at the moment. Broadhead saying to me, hey, I'm still here, son. I'm still here. It's a great little turn from him. Turns. Bang. Wraps it around the keeper. Come on. Get your head in it. Go on, Flano. Make up for your own goal. How's headed it? Flano with the header over the bar. That's a great chance now, and it is. Where's Burns? Oh shit. Oh, it's a brilliant football. Up against Hoffman now, trying to put it back across goal, and it's 2-1. Can't believe this. Cannot believe it. Just as we look like we're hunting for a second, Ipswich come forward. They've got dangers of their own. They've got threats of their own, and they've shown it there. 2-1. The thing is, though, with this game, you know, which I actually do quite like, and I've seen comments over the last couple of episodes saying, oh, Joel, it's too easy for you. It's far too easy. But the thing is, the gameplay seems to be so inconsistent. Like, one game, I feel like it is a piece of piss. It feels like I've got it on amateur. And then the next episode, this happens. And it's a competitive, interesting game to watch. It just changes all the time. 2-1. And there goes the half-time whistle. And what a dramatic first half that has been. We went a goal down thanks to a ridiculous old goal from Flanagan. Not that he could do too much about it, but it just looks stupid because he's absolutely battered it into the back of his own net. A great equaliser by Broadhead. And then a last second goal there in the first half to put Ipswich back in the lead. Help him. Send him. Oh God, they've given it away here. And it is Broadhead. Come on, surely Broadhead. Get in. What have they done there, Ipswich? We've forced them into an error at the back. Absolutely terrible defending. And immediately in this second half, we have rectified that last second goal from Ipswich in the first to make it 2-1 to them. What are they doing? They kept trying to play it out from the back. What are they doing? But the press was ridiculous. One touch there by, it wasn't even one touch, it's his first touch by Broadhead. And he's put it in the bottom corner. It's another for him. 2-2. What a game this is. I didn't expect that, but they just kept giving it us. Good chance for them again. Get over to him. It's a save by Hoffman. What a save it is as well. Get the knock on. Well in, that's a beautiful knock on there for Dhannoo, who's going to drive forward. It is still Leon Dhannoo. Can he cut inside? Yes, he can. Dhannoo! Oh, this hit there. It looked like it may have tipped the top of the crossbar. Or maybe it just looped onto the top of the goal. It's beat the keeper, that's for sure. Yeah, it skimmed the top of the bar. Still 2-2. Don't let him get the pass down the wing. Well in. Brilliantly done there by Huggins. And again, son. Well in. Go on, that's yours, Dhannoo. That's fantastically done. I can see bodies in the box. I can see Broadhead. Or I can see Embo. It's in. It's 3-2. It's inch perfect. Oh, what a header that is by Elliot Embleton. I wasn't aiming for him at all, but I'm not going to complain. Broadhead looked more free. But, sorry, Embleton managed to dip away from his man. That's excellent defending, though, from Huggins. Absolutely man of the match performance. But look at that for a header. Looping past the keeper into the far corner. He may have got a touch to it. But what a header that is from Elliot Embleton. Get in. What a match this has been. Go to him. Oh, they're starting to dominate here. It's got his man free. Oh, my God. Thank God the pass was too hard there. There was an offside flag anyway. But my God, that was a close one. I thought that was destined to be 3-3. Blow the whistle, ref, please. Get in. There we go. What a match that was. Jesus Christ, a few hearts in my mouth moments there towards the latter stage of the game, but what a match that was. 3-2. You can't deny that that wasn't a good game of football. Get in! Now, next up, we are going to be taking on Doncaster. Like I said, we are going to be watching this game and then jumping if we need to. I am going to play our second string squad, even though Doncaster are currently in 6th, which could be a risk, but we do play Sheffield Wednesday in just a few days' time, so I want our first team players to be fully fit. And even though, Sheffield Wednesday, they're currently like 17th or something like that, on paper, they are very, very good, higher rated players than Doncaster. So I need to be able to match that. So we are going to watch this game against Dhannoo. Go on. Oh, why did he try to shoot? Get in. Yes. Pritchard scores 1-0. Perfect start to the game. They've made a mess of that at the back. And we are in the lead away from home. Get in. Oh, no. Get it away. Get it away. Get it away. They fit the bar. Get it away. That's another save there by the half. Ref, blow the whistle. There we go. Half time 1-0. And to be fair, since we scored the goal, very, very little has happened. There's a couple of scrambles in our area and in Doncaster's favour. But other than that, it's been a relatively simple game. As you can see, they've had 2 shots to our 1. We've just managed to score our 1 chance. 20 minutes left or so, and they are breaking down the right. Luckily, it's offside. Seems pretty plain sailing at the minute. We've played a lot better in this second half. Watching the game, of course. Good interception by Denver Hugh. Can we maybe break and get a second here? Make it a bit nicer for me. Go on, son, shoot someone. Ah, and it's 1 pass too many again. Go on, help him out, help him out, help him out. It is Denver Hugh, and again, surely gets in. It's 2-0. Ross Stewart, the Loch Ness Drogba, gets it this time. Makes it a nice way to end this game. We won't be jumping in. We don't have to. They've done the job for us. Get in, lads. Our second string squad have done it. Get in. I love it when a plan comes together. I bloody love it. Last chance of the game, it looks like. We're going to get it away as well. I'll take it. 2-0. Oh, are we going to make it 3 here? No, we're not. But it does finish 2-0. Every day of the week, I will take that. Another 3 points on the board. Our second string are doing just as good as our first. Get in. And as you can see, the league table looks so much better now. We'll have a proper look at it now. Top of the league. We've only lost 2 games this season, which is brilliant. Our goal difference is just absolutely ridiculous because we've been scoring goals for fun at times anyway. And we're not really conceding. Look, we've only conceded 17 goals this season because the half in goal has been absolutely ridiculous. We're flying at the moment. We're absolutely flying. But now we're going to be taking on Sheffield Wednesday. And if you look, I did mention before, they're not doing so well, are they? They're in 19th. But like I said, the only reason I want to make sure I have my first team and my first strength squad available for this game is because even though they're doing poorly, they have some very, very decent high-rated players for this league. Now, we are going to be using an unchanged side from the game against Ipswich. As you can see, 09 is a little bit unfit. In fact, it's very, very unfit. It would have been nicer if we did have Winchester available, but we don't because, of course, he's been playing right back in the second string squad. Who of course played the last game against Dhannoo, but we would have had Winchester available to play had we had another right back. So that's what's going to help us massively when we do eventually get a right back through the door, which should hopefully happen after this game. But this should be enough. Hopefully it should be enough to take on and beat Sheffield Wednesday away from home, or sorry, at home. I don't know why I said that. Let's get into it. And here we are back on home soil. Can we continue our brilliant run of form and get ourselves another 3 points here at the stage of light? Come on, lads. Go on. Get in, son. Look at the space. And it is. Dhannoo gets it across goal. It's in. It's in. Brilliantly done there. It is Luke O'Nien, the captain. It is Luke O'Nien, isn't it? Yeah, it is Luke O'Nien, the captain. We're saying he isn't fully fit for this game, but he doesn't care. He will always put 110% in regardless of his fitness. Oh, what a strike that was. I thought to myself, Jesus Christ, how much space did Dhannoo have there? But it's an inch-perfect ball for Luke O'Nien. An assist to Dhannoo's name, which will be great for his progression and his development. Get in! And as you can tell, I really want Dhannoo to progress with us through the leagues. So that's why I need him to keep playing as well as he has been. What a ball that was from him. Get over to him, get over to him, get over to him. Get your head in it, it has been headed. And it's saying, I was just saying, they're starting to dominate, and it's Canberra there who gets the goal for Sheffield Wednesday. They're really starting to press, forcing us into errors a little bit like we do to other teams. That high press, we just couldn't deal with it. Should have done a lot better defensively there. Sirkin left his man. Gooch was nowhere near good enough. It's a good header, it has to be said. Defensively, that's very poor, and it's 1-1. Ball over the top there for Canberra again. He's going to go for his second. What a save that is by Hoffman. Help him out. There we go. It is. Dietrich, can we sweat it? Should we sweat it? I tried to. I should have just shot. It was one of those angles that I feel like if I just leathered it straight to the keeper, it would have somehow found its way in the back of the net. Gooch into the box towards Broadhead. Still in there. Is the keeper going to gather it? He's not. Can Broadhead maybe get a head on it? He can't. And there goes half-time whistle. It's been such an end-to-end affair. But Sheffield Wednesday might feel a little bit hard done by. They've had some really good clear-cut chances here. But it is 1-1 at half-time. What a ball that is for Huggins now. Big touch from him. It is Huggins. Get it in the box, surely. Finish to Yaku. It's at the post. What a chance that was. Come on. Oh, no, here we go. They're doing us over here. And it's another cracking save. Tell you what, that Canberra shoots from anywhere and everywhere. But Hoffman is having a real good battle with him at the moment. I tell you what, Canberra's a nightmare to deal with. He's absolutely bullying Doyle at the minute. Now they're coming down this right side. Pulls it back. It's a great chance and it's in. Hoffman couldn't keep that one out. And it's sorry, not Berahino. It's Canberra. He's an absolute nightmare. What a player this guy is. He's been the most difficult striker for us to deal with so far this season. Pulls into him. Hoffman does get a hand to it, but he can't keep it out of the back of the net. Oh, shit. Well, in great turn there. Help him. It is Embleton. He's one on the keeper. Elliot Embleton. Surely. It's in. It's 2-2. It's absolutely undeserved. Sheffield Wednesday have utterly battered us in this second half. But Elliot Embleton gets himself in the score sheet yet again in this episode. It's a lovely finish. Broadhead manages to turn his man. Puts it onto Embo. One touch there. Inside. Bang. Beats the keeper. Come on. 2-2. 15 minutes to go. I will absolutely 1000% take a draw. I can't be dealing with this Canberra anymore. I really can't. Oh, shit. Here we go again. He's done us at the back. Get it away. Get it away. And there we go. 3-2. What the hell is this game? What is this match? Are we destined for defeat here? I do not know. Look, we've just been done too easy there. Flano. And then Doyle in the middle, picking up no one. He's got two men there and he's just decided to go for none of them. 3-2 and it's absolutely deserved. Oh, here he is. Gooch with a shocking touch there. Oh, he's giving a penalty. He's giving a penalty. I was just about to say it was a shocking touch from Gooch. I'm celebrating that we've got a penalty, but we've already seen what happens when we take penalties. We don't score them. Oh, shit, this is bad. It's Leon Diaku who's going to take it. I'm going to go for the top bins. That's going to go high and wide, isn't it? Get in! It's a beautiful finish from Leon Diaku! I did not expect that at all. He's absolutely lashed it into the side netting. He goes to celebrate with the fans. 3-3. What a game this has been. We've had two absolutely insane matches in today's episode. What a pen that is. I genuinely just expected that to go miles high or wide. And he's buried it. He's absolutely buried it as the man from Germany. Get in! Oh, where they go. Every time they come forward, it seems to be like 4 on frigging 2. Come on. Get into him, get into him. Oh, it's terrible defending. Coming off. Oh, thank God, it's gone over the bar. Jesus Christ. Still in the box. Can anyone get there? They can't. 3-3, I'll take it. I'm celebrating that like it's a frigging win. Because they dominated. What a game that was. And Canberra, he's a different beast. For some reason, against this side, though, every time they came forward, it seemed to be like 4 on 2 in their favour. And it doesn't usually happen. So that was very frustrating, very scary. But 3-3, what a game. But now we have gone into January. And as you can see, Alves has been recalled by West Ham because of the lack of game time we have been given him. And that is absolutely fair enough. I understand that. But at least we have more than enough centre-backs to cover. We have Willis and we have Jamali as well to play in the second string if we need to, if we need backup as well. So, you know, I completely understand that with West Ham. He hasn't been playing anywhere near enough. He's only had a handful of games. Wright has now officially departed as well. So that's 2 centre-backs have gone, and it just shows how much strength and depth we did have, because Bailey Wright has gone, Alves has gone, and we still have 4 centre-backs, which is the perfect amount. But now we are going to be making our first official transfer of this series, and I am going to go for Josh Key. You might think, Joel, what are you doing? Go for Emmanuel. He's a better player, which I do understand. I just like the realism of going for Josh Key. He's only 22. If you look there, his acceleration, sprint speed is very, very decent. It suits our play, like for like, really, with Huggins. Emmanuel, of course, he's rapid as well. He's absolutely rapid. You might think you should go for him. He's worth 1.5 million. I could probably get him for about 1.2, 1.3 because he only has 6 months left in his contract. Josh Key, I'll probably end up spending exactly the same. But again, I just really, really like the realism of doing this. So I'm going to bite the bullet. I'm pretty sure I've actually had Emmanuel before in a previous save as well. Same with Sterling. So I think this is just completely new. We might be able to build him up a little bit. We might end up getting rid of him in 6 months if, you know, he doesn't improve too much. But we'll see. I doubt it. It'll be a good signing, I would think. Let's go for him. Let's have a see what we can do. We'll try 1 million. And he's happy with it. 1 million, he is happy. So that's a pretty decent little deal we've got going there. Josh Key is rapid, you know, he'll be rated like 63, 64, something like that. So it's just an understudy for Huggins. And I think he'll be a decent addition to the side if we manage to get this contract negotiations done with. He wants an important squad role, which is a little bit frustrating because he isn't going to be starting over Huggins, so we might get a little bit upset with that. I'll accept the 4-year deal. That's what he wants, 4 years. I don't want him to have a release clause. Now, he is at Exeter, so with no disrespect to them, he won't be on a massive wage. I think he'll probably be on about £1 or 2. I might offer, you know, like £2.5 or something like that. See what they say to that. It's not very much, is it? He's happy with it. £2.5 for Josh Key. I'll take that every day of the week. It's a really nice, realistic signing. I really, really like that. Yeah, he is rated 64, which isn't bad whatsoever. And he will slot, I'll show you now, he will slot really, really nicely. If you have a look at our second string squad, he will go straight into there, Josh Key. And then instead of Evans, or sorry, instead of O'Nien, we can put Winchester there, so then O'Nien isn't knackered all the time. So that just looks so much nicer, and we're so much well covered, or sorry, better covered than we were before. Which leaves us with just over 2 million. We could probably get ourselves another player or two, you know, but everyone in the shortlist, they don't really fancy coming, if I'm going to be completely honest, because of the league that we're in. So we might just have to have a look at scouts and see what we can do there. So we do have a 4-star, which is obviously very, very good. So I might do that. You might be thinking to yourself, Joel, you're wasting all your money here, but it's an investment, you know. A lot of players now, they won't come down to League One, which is a lot of the players that have been suggested, or at least they believe they're too good to be playing in League One, so they won't come. So I just think, you know, it's a comment and a suggestion that's been made a lot anyway, is to start off a decent youth academy, which is what I'm trying to do here. So I'm going to appoint this guy here. It's a lot of money, I know. And then we'll send him out to, hear me out, I have seen a comment, I'm going to send him out to Uruguay because one of Sunderland's owners, Juan Torre, for one of those who don't know, he is from Uruguay, so I just think it would make sense a little bit. So we'll do that. Uruguay will be the destination for Calais Sundberg, our new scout. I'll send him there for 9 months, and I'll do any type because we'll take any player. Which leaves us with very, very little money left, but I'm very, very happy with that. It might seem like it isn't the most extravagant of transfer windows, and don't get me wrong, it isn't really. But I'm very, very happy with that. Really happy. And let's have a look at Josh Key. Acceleration, 80. Sprint speed, 82. Stamina, 81, which is really, really good. Stamina is a massive, massive thing with our system, of course, because we've got such a high press, which is why it suits the likes of Huggins. It suits Cirkin on the other side as well. But we are going to be ending the episode with a quick sim game against Fleetwood Town, who are currently in 21st place. We'll quick sim this game, and Key will be making his debut in this quick sim game. It'll just be all luck now, won't it, that it'll get injured for the season. We'll see. Quick sim it. Come on, lads. Come on with a high. Yes, we can. 3-0. McGeady, Diaku. Who gets the other one? Oh, that would have been so good if it was Key. But it's not. It's Pritchard. But 3-0. We'll take that every day of the week. Absolutely loving it. So this is how the league table looks at the end of the episode. We're, of course, still top of the tree, top of the table on 60 points. We're 6 points ahead now, ahead of Ipswich, Charlton in 3rd, Rotherham in 4th, Morecambe still doing so well there in 5th, and Cheltenham in 6th as well. Now the bottom, let's see who we've got. MK Don still in there. They're trying to get out. They're getting closer and closer to leaving the relegation zone, but they're still in there for the time being. Fleetwood in there as well, Cambridge and Burton, and they look destined to go down, don't they, Burton? If they manage to somehow claw their way out of the bottom four, it would be somewhat of a miracle at this point, but it isn't absolutely out of their reach. They're only 8 points away from safety, but still, they're looking so bad, aren't they? But that'll be it, guys. If you have enjoyed, please hit the like button for me. It'd be massively, massively appreciated. And subscribe to the channel if you're not already to become a fully fledged member of the Sarny Army. But for now, you take care and stay jamming.